but he took his sweet time, so the prologue is gonna be a couple of hours.
Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the white whale, do you?
Nah.
You know, the L002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right? Planet Earth. Your homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway. Unfortunately.
Who's Earth and what does he look like?
Forces. And destroyed. Ring any bells? Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget.
Does that look like me, Token?
I know. It's been following me for a while now. I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves. You up to the task?
Okay, 1 second. I have to plug in the controller. Bless you. Alright. R to target. Cool. I did. That's me right there. AWOL targeting. Alright. What you doing? Okay. R to special abilities. Alright.
Wear them down from a distance.
Target in sight. Shadow strike. Shadow strike. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
I put some power into this one. And down you go. Open fire. Flame grenade.
Cool. Dark Eater, what's up? It's going great. It's going great. Me, I just brought Liz home from work. She's on her game. We're trying to get through the prologue so we can play together.
Work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know.
Look depressed at the idea of work.
Then you're interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you. But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
How you guys doing, man? I apologize for not streaming for the past 22 days. I just really... We were so knee-deep in Marvel, dude. Like, we made Grandmaster 2. And I feel like, you know, we could keep going higher, but oh, that's cool. I like that.
Forget
Hey,
strength
leveled up.
distract me.
What's all these little things? Kill him!
Going in.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Shadow strike! Shadow strike!
Assault hammer.
Scream edge!
Are you trying to get level 5?
We
I got you.
Let's move.
Yeah, I'm gonna grind a little bit too.
I'm going in.
Let's see what you've got.
Assault hammer.
So tokens, do you get to use different weapons, or are you stuck with this gun the whole time? Honest question. I'm not mad or complaining. I'm just wondering.
Victory is ours.
We got him. Let's move.
What's that? R and Y. Wait, I have to press all of it together? Oh no, that's how I cycle through the target. Get the head!
Flame grenade. Flame grenade.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for him.
Oh, okay.
We can just topple them with gunfire.
I see. Yeah, get toppled, son.
Assault hammer.
Destroyed. Move in and strike.
Flame grenade. Victory is ours.
Nice work.
Yeah!
Melee attacks.
Now it's my turn.
Did you manage to climb any higher, don't you?
Destroyed. Move
You
in
have
and
2 weapons, a
strike.
blade and a gun, depending on your class. My class? Ow! What? You can't do that to me.
Assault hammer.
Upper hand.
Do I get to pick my class? Or am I given?
Victory is ours.
We got him. Let's move.
Treasure.
All this experience
Level
just serves
3.
to make me stronger.
What level are you? Oh, I could swim. Okay. 12. Alright. Sounds good.
Wear them down from a distance.
Shadow strike!
Assault hammer.
How did I melee him from that far?
Flame grenade.
That's crazy.
Move in and do some damage.
RB, welcome back, man. How you
Nice
doing?
work.
As you wish. Melee attacks now.
Now it's my turn.
Assault hammer.
So can I just use the knife?
Move in and strike.
Put some power into this one. Game asset.
We got him. Let's
I was
move.
doing good in my matches, then one match later, one of your teammates decided to throw. That's always the worst. That's always the worst. When people just decide to throw for no reason. Was it a Spider-Man player? That seems to be a thing. Arby, what a comment. I was wondering, like, should I have the camera on or what? I don't know.
Follow me.
Follow me.
I promise you're gonna love
I promise you're gonna love this.
She promises, guys. She better not break her promise. And he was gold? Why is he throwing at gold, dude? That doesn't even make sense. Whoa! Let me tell you, Dark Eater, if there's one thing I learned about Marvel Rivals, it does not matter if you're a level 5 on a character or not. That doesn't make them good.
Wild, huh? They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell.
Liz is here, she's just not in the same room. She's in the living room, on her big TV. Like, I've had matches, like, you know, I've had matches where people will show off that they have a level 5 Mr. Fantastic, but I'm still like a captain with him, and I will get better stats than them. So it doesn't really matter if they're, like, how much they play a character. It matters on game knowledge.
We call this planet Mira. You won't find
Oh,
it
you like
on
big
any
screen
star
TVs?
chart.
I don't mind either way.
But it's our new home.
Yeah, happy Friday, Arby. Happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.
Recognize the habitat unit? That's where we're headed.
Watch yourself.
Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy.
Can I just jump and swim?
We can jump if you like.
We can jump.
Yeah.
You could handle the fall.
There's no fall damage?
But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty.
Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go,
Relatively speaking. That said,
Awesome.
whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide.
What do y'all think I'm gonna do, chat? Enemy types. No. Will react when you enter field of vision. When you wander too close. Okay. Oh, this auto run. Wait, I have to get over there. Yeah, that's true, Dark Eater. It's harder to play with people you can't communicate with, as you would imagine. But it's even worse when everybody's ready to complain, rather than try to do something about it. You know what I mean? That's always the worst.
Use melee attacks.
Now it's my turn.
Hammer. Down you go. Open
Down. What to the sound of it? Oh, there we go. Thank you. Stab him!
Strike.
It's time.
Stab him!
Light. Scream edge.
Game has
We got it. Let's
Like,
move.
I've played with people, and sometimes, including myself, like, I'm like, you know what? I messed up. That was on me. My bad, you guys. That kind of deal. And there's even been situations where I've messed up an entire match. Yeah, I know. Thank God, right? That not everybody's British in this game. I mean, no offense to British people, but I just don't understand why it is that their Japanese ideas of the English language is everybody has a weird accent. I don't know. Maybe their own experiences. I want to fight the big guy. I want to fight him. What do you guys think? I can Assassin's Creed him.
melee attacks next.
Now it's my turn.
Assault hammer.
Move in and strike.
Get him!
An edge. Grenade. They're pushing me back.
Failed. That's what I get for reading the chat.
Game has
Hey, rank up.
Let's move.
Am I ranking up my gun? I feel like I am, right? Whoa. Tokens. Guys, Dark Eater. That's a level 4. Oh! Yeah, if you create a guy, one of the voices is Bryce. And I was like, he sounds like a kid in every character he voices. That's a big guy. Shoot him!
I'm going in.
Let's see what you've got.
Shadow strike. Shadow strike.
Assault hammer.
Yeah.
Scream edge.
Flame grenade.
I feel like I'm doing no damage. It says like 2. 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3.
Upper hand. Upper hand. Slide knife. Move in and do some damage.
Put some power into this. We're in a good position. Move in.
Early bird. Now it's my turn.
Flame grenade.
Get him!
An edge.
Slide knife. Move in and do some damage.
Ugh. Oh, I'm dying.
We can take them if we're smart. Assault hammer. All this experience.
Yeah! Uh-oh. Now who's fighting me?
Chrome armor.
I owe you one.
An edge. Flame grenade.
Upper hand.
An edge.
So, I am ranking up my weapon, aren't I? That's what the deal is happening. That's what's happening here.
Back.
Slide knife. Move in and do some damage.
Game has
Nice work.
Whoa! That guy's a level 6. You're a level 3. I failed!
Shadow strike.
You don't rank with your class. So why does it say rank up?
Flame grenade!
Melee attack.
It keeps telling me rank up.
Put some power into this.
Like, it says I rank up and then it says I level up. What's the difference? What's happening?
You can just topple them with gunfire.
Shadow strike.
They're pushing me back.
Ow.
Now get in there.
Now it's my turn.
You wanna fight, little
Watch
thing?
me go.
That's a class that ranks up and you get stats and skills. Okay. And I'm assuming that I can access that when I get to through the prologue. Am I right?
Hammer. Flame grenade.
Shadow strike.
So it would be smart if I just leveled up a couple and then started the actual game.
Victory is ours.
Art inquired. Acquired. Inquired. Why did I say that? Let's go. Yeah, jump is R2, yeah. Whoa! Start party. Okay. Start party. Classes. Oh. Oh! Okay. Winged Viper. What's this? Drifter? I get to pick one? Or is this what I am? Am I a drifter? Rank 6. Arts. I see. Okay. Oh, I get it. I'm understanding. Look at this guy. He's like a giraffe snail. Die, giraffe snail.
Wear them down from a distance.
Alright, so what's this? Taunt to draw attacks. I don't know if I want to do that right now.
Put some power into this one.
It fell on me?
Flame grenade.
So I get to pick my class. Is that what you're hinting at? I'm dying.
Chrome armor.
Catch me up.
Patch you up? I just patched myself up. How do I patch her up? How do I heal her? That's alright. Do I get to keep my level? It looks like I get to keep all my stats.
As you wish.
What happened?
Flame grenade. An edge. sure to leave a dent.
Hey, don't run at me like that.
That could have
Die.
move in and keep it.
Die, monster.
Flame grenade!
You don't belong in this world.
Tended destroyed. Move in and strike. Strength comes from experience. That's true on any front.
Oh, I got a new knife. Cool.
It
What's
has
this?
to be like this.
Wear them down to the distance.
Target in sight. Shadow strike. Shadow strike.
Flame grenade! I'll put some power into this one.
Scream edge.
An edge!
Did I miss? It was on the floor.
Reinforcements? We can take them if we're smart.
It looks like my bullets are missing.
This is wearing me down. I need healing. An edge!
Use an aura. Have control of the battle. Shadow strike.
These are what?
Chrome armor! Infuriate! Flame grenade!
Nice work.
Side slash. I want to equip. I'm sure I got something better. Whoa. Can I even use that? It's red. Probably not. Oh wait, is the pink stuff for her only? Probably. Fashion gear. Oh, they did that. That's cool. Will I eventually be able to dress up as Chaos? I would like that. Alright, let's go. You could switch the buttons in the pause menu if you don't want to jump with R2. Either your level is too low or the wrong class. That makes sense. Whoa, that guy's a level 8 over there. Nah. What is all this? Running, running, running. I made it to the West Plain Gate.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the West Gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside.
Oh.
X's. And they're riled. You can't leave them
Bless you.
running. Not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
Bring it on. I already knew that.
Didn't have to be like this.
Weapon down in the distance. Flame grenade!
Now! Melee attack!
Put some power into this one. Down you go! Open fire! Sling edge!
Early bird! Switch to close range combat!
Hey, stop biting me.
Sling edge! We're in a good position. Move in! Can't let this one threat.
Switch to close range combat! Upper
Watch
hand!
you go!
Nice! Move in and do some damage!
Ow!
Sling edge!
Now! Melee attacks!
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight.
She's right.
We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
Oh. Changing class. Oh, so I have to be level 10 first? So I'm in levels. Okay, got you. I understand. Thanks, tokens. I saw that. Piers. The Resident Evil 6 guy?
Thanks.
Colonel Elma. Okay. Going up the stairs.
Beached spaceship anyway.
Oh, come on.
But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New
Yeah.
Los Angeles.
I didn't even realize it went away.
Welcome to NLA.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira. Come what may. New LA is our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate was in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
I remember unlocking Elma in Smash, like her little support card thing. And I was like, I really should go back to playing Chronicles X. And here I am. Years later. Now we don't have to buy a Wii U. Yay! So is that it? Is the prologue over? Yeah, I'll save it. Prologue, Awakening. I just started the... Okay.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory?
Look, I have a Winter Soldier arm.
Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
2 days ago, ma'am.
From political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Right. Introductions. Irina Akuloff, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr.
Nah.
Or just Gwyn.
He looks like a Walking Dead character.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together, specifically the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command.
Who should be buffed and
It's
nerfed for
about
the next
respect.
season? Cloak and Dagger.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
They have to nerf Cloak and Dagger's healing again because
Well,
she's
I'd
getting
remind you
ultimate
both
too
the man's
fast
not
again.
necessary if I thought you'd listen.
They have to
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to
fix
work.
Gamma
Until
Beam
next
Iron
time,
Man.
Colonel.
Gamma Beam Iron Man is the reason why
Right.
people at high
We should be
ranks can
going
never
to.
play Hulk.
The administrative district
They gotta
is
fix
above.
that. They had to nerf
That's
it.
where
It's
you'll
too
be
good.
calling home. For now, anyway.
I think Human Torch was overbuffed. I think Storm is in a good spot. I'm worried that they're gonna nerf Namor and he doesn't even need the nerf. They always like look at who everybody starts gravitating to and then they start nerfing them. He doesn't even need a nerf. I think he's fine just the way that he is. It's just people are trying to discover ways to counter him. So that's gonna take a little bit, maybe. Oh, Wolverine needs a nerf. Wolverine needs a nerf, absolutely. He has a 51% ban rate. And I think they need to nerf Squirrel Girl how fast she gets her ultimate. The Squirrel is some serious business. I would rather them nerf Rocket. The team up, I would rather they nerf the Rocket team up than Winter Soldier himself. But Winter Soldier is very good.
Damn it!
I like his armor, that's cool. He looks like Ultron. Oh, the Thing needs a nerf too. The Thing is so good.
Look, I know what exhausts. There
Yes.
was exhaust in the cockpit.
Ultron?
Just check the ductwork, would you?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that. The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Elsie.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's?
Magneto's damage buff?
I'm Lynn Lee Coop, mechanic
He
with
hits
top
really
holographics
hard,
and Alpha
actually.
Blade.
Find out how old she is. Who cares?
She's 13, and I know, she looks young, and she is young, but trust me.
Now,
She's one of
Magneto
our
hits
top
really
talents.
hard, dude. He can
Most of
kill
the
in like
time,
3
though.
shots.
Most of
If
the
it's
time.
dead on, he can kill in 3 shots.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
Alright, Doug, I think that'll be all for you. You can clean up here and rock this hill.
He needs a reload buff, yeah.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, that's
I'll take care
true.
of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it. Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
His reload feels the worst. Alright. Party members. There you go. 3 members of the party. Oh, you get like friendship stuff? That's cool. Affinity chart. I guess that's the friendship stuff I was talking about. Let's go! Oh no, I haven't. Dark Eater, I was wondering, were you interested in ranking up? Because we can help. We would just have to get like a game plan down by playing some quick plays. But we would definitely be able to help. Black Widow should get a buff. Maybe? I noticed more people have been playing her lately. So I think they should wait and see if people start discovering some crap and then see whether or not she needs a buff or a nerf. There are some characters like Wolverine that you can just straight up tell he needs a nerf, and they have to do it now. How do you go 3 seasons without nerfing this guy? You know?
It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't
Hawkeye's
really
in a
have
good
time
spot
for a full
again.
pleasure cruise here.
Hella 2-shot? I don't know about that.
Just the highway.
Nerf is in call for Hella. I don't know why they put her back to the way she was. She didn't have to be that way.
New LA.
I can't stand her.
We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
Oh yeah, they could reduce the cooldown on Black
It's
Widow's
also where
kick.
the West
That's
Gate
right.
is located. Remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district. I'm skipping ahead.
Yeah. If they let her do the kick more, I think she would be a lot more fun.
Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it.
15,
It's a
yeah.
veritable shopping paradise.
If they gave her a
CD is the
12-second
closest thing to a downtown
cooldown for
Can
that
actually
kick.
get pretty crowded sometimes.
I guess they did 15 because you can use it twice, but still. Oh! Alright, so if they decided to increase slightly the damage on her batons, that would be cool. But then they would probably nerf her shot, and that is not what they need to do.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerd center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government, not to mention Armory Alley, as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation.
What's up,
once
know
we're
your
back at
bro?
the barracks.
Adrenaline in my soul. Every thought out of control. Do it all to get them on their feet.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Lindley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found
I don't
them,
know.
I'm sure.
I don't keep track of
We better
who
not keep
voices
them
what,
waiting.
honestly.
The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but
LA.
let's not get sidetracked, okay?
Ew.
We'll check it out later.
Isn't this how far I got when I played it on the Wii U? Or I was on my way back out, if I remember correctly. I was further, right? Wait, there's a treasure over here. I just robbed somebody's trailer? It feels very Phantasy Star. But it's not an MMO. Oh wait, treasure. Alright, let's...
And here we are. The Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
Okay.
Sartorius.
Night. What's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you.
You must be the latest
I
rescue.
hope you're doing fantastic. Liz says hi, everybody.
Misku. Chipper is always, I see.
What can I say? What can I say? Pep is my middle
Lee
name.
Peplin.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so...
You ran into Barrett?
Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
You know, I just realized that her hairpin is
Sure it
the
stays
Shulk blade.
More importantly, Elma. You found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially
Sorry I haven't
registering our
streamed
new
in
citizen-
almost a month
Why
now.
don't we talk
I really
inside?
do apologize.
There's a
I hope
lot
you're
of
doing
ground
great
to
though,
cover.
man.
It could take some time.
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some
He was waiting for me to notice that. I'm sorry, I'm a little slow. You know, I almost bought that blade in real life. Liz could tell you. We went to a mall and they had that blade, and I almost bought it, but then we decided against it. We was like, where are we even gonna put it? So I never bought it.
Allow me to formally introduce
Yeah, and
myself.
we went to a convention
My
that
name
had
is
it, and I
Kentaro
almost
Nagi.
bought it.
You may remember me as captain of the White Whale. Now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New
Then
LA.
that's when it settled in.
The provisional
That's when it
government
settled
is
in my
charged
brain.
with
I was like,
keeping
what
the
has
peace.
Tokens
So
done
all
to
military
me?
and
No, I'm
police
kidding.
matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
You can change it if
Got
you
a job
want.
right here with Blade. He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. He seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss.
You do original,
From the
but you
stasis.
buy all Japanese games.
He could barely remember his name. And nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been
Yeah,
on
I
this
saw
planet
it.
for
I saw
what,
the John
2
Cena
months?
heel turn.
It shouldn't take
I
very
loved
long to
it.
get caught up.
It was hilarious.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where
You're
should
hanging
we
in there. That's good, man. We're doing all right. I want answers.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization.
We're doing all right, Night.
Up there in
I
space,
picked
we
Liz
had
up
plenty
from
of
work.
provisions.
We came
And a
home.
crew trained to handle the limited amount of
She
situations we
got
might encounter
comfy,
in our
and
cabin.
we started playing.
But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our
That's
ship,
basically
counting
how
crashing
it's
down
been.
here on Mira.
We really should have started this yesterday, but she had to go to bed early since she worked early this morning.
The list goes
So
on
we
and
figured
on.
we might as well
It was
just
too
wait
much for
and
the
do everything
provisional
on
government
stream.
to manage on its own. So Blade was born. The idea was to have one central
I appreciate you
organization
asking,
with
man.
different
Thank you.
disciplines to fill these various
I've been
roles.
hoping and
Its core
I've
was
been
pulled
hoping
from
and
the
wanting to put
coalition
the work
military,
in
so it's
to
mostly former soldiers.
maybe, God willing, become a full-time streamer, so that way I can keep in touch with you guys and not have to
Right
deal
now,
with the
we
bull
have
crap that my
single
job
top
is
priority that supersedes all
doing,
others.
because I'm
Search for
unhappy
and
where I'm
recovery
currently
of
working.
the life hold.
But in order to do that, I have to put in the
this.
work here, you know? And it's not going to be like an overnight thing. I have to steadily keep on streaming, regardless of how long it takes.
The White Whale
I'm just tired
was
of being
designed to
unhappy
carry
where
an
I'm working.
exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis, all housed in a structure called the Life Hold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. Flight crew, maintenance engineers, and of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Life Hold. Are in the Life Hold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Life Hold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations.
The underground.
Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked,
Oh, okay.
powerless. The Earth was
Yeah.
reduced to ash and blown away.
People boycott everything for no
I still
reason.
wonder if I hadn't been there. Maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one
Like,
can know.
I'll never
What we do
understand
know
why.
is
How
without you,
how
there
did
is
we
no
develop
Project
such a
Exodus
thirsty,
and no escape.
environment where
Did it do
if
perfectly?
somebody is a certain way,
We are
or
here.
it
We
has
are alive.
a little
We
something
survived.
that you might disagree with, that you're just gonna completely refuse to play the
So
entire
yes,
game.
Project Exodus.
I'm glad that Assassin's Creed Shadows
Once
is
we
off to a
learned the
good
Earth
start.
might be threatened,
I am.
we needed a plan to preserve all her various
No,
life
but I
forms.
saw that
That plan
just
was the Earth
yesterday
Life Colonization Project.
on
Otherwise
not
known as
not counting
Project
pre-orders on release day. GameStop sold out of 1 million copies.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years
A
wandering
million
in
doesn't
space.
sound like that much, but it is a
Hard
lot.
Years.
Turn that into
Clung to our
dollars, right?
Find a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take.
Oh, I had to think about what you were saying.
Eventually be made for us.
The Xenoforms found us again.
Oh, they
It
recapping
wasn't a happy reunion.
Saga?
Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse. We were close to
Yeah,
Planet
right?
Mira when we lost control of the White Whale.
This was the
Inertia and
sky
gravity
fight
took it
in
from there.
3.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice.
There's a
Channeled all
reason
the
why they
power we had
released
left
this
to
last.
self-land the habitat.
Re-released it last.
Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Ah, yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey,
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I do remember this scene.
Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
So I got past this. Take a tour. Yeah. But I'm not the one streaming. I'd be making jokes all the time. Say what you wish. Customization center. Aww. LA. This is new LA. You can't keep our old LA thoughts in this.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative.
It's new the Angels.
Yeah. Nagi must really want him to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place.
Looks
without
the
any extra
same.
fluff.
I don't see anybody in it. I don't see any tents yet.
Load of that scale. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
They shouldn't have made the 13-year-old say that. Geek out? I know what it is, dude. Alright, I'm doing it.
Now this guy gets it. Aren't they just the coolest? Everything about them. The lasers, the force fields, the bipedal and vehicular transformations. You ever had that dream where you're inside one and it's just transforming over and over and over?
It sounds like I'm talking to tokens.
I don't normally show this to people, but I've been working on some skeleton fiction. Hold on, I'll just pull it up here 1 sec.
Lynn.
Right. Sorry.
Originally, scales were developed as a defense mechanism to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were
I feel
outnumbered
like this is how I got you to play all the games.
Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this
Oh, that
in
was
just 2
good.
short months.
That was a good
We
one.
could never have come so far, so fast, without scale technology.
That was a good one, tokens. Thank
I'd
you.
love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple.
Do I get to own
They
one?
choose you, not
And
the
name
other way
it?
around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
We had
There
that
is some
command for like
criteria.
70 months.
The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to
Yeah,
take the test.
I don't even remember how
Blades
it
go above and
started.
beyond in their duties and for the people of New LA in general.
That sounds good. I
So
almost
what do
want
you say?
one.
If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure
It
it'll
probably
only be a
is.
matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the Mission Control Board first? That's where we take on our
I was
assignments.
trying to finish it.
Good call. Let's head
That's
on
why it
over.
wasn't a whole pack.
So this is Mission Control.
Mission Control.
We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
Oh.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens,
That's cool.
whoever.
I like that.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA. So the board is constantly updated. Just about every blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the scout console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this
You
tour
get side
anyway?
quests here? Perfect. That's what I was
Also
hoping
have
for.
the
I was
scout
hoping that there was
console
going to be
if the
side
assignment
quests.
seems too tough to handle solo.
Alright.
And Elma just
Where have
said
you
that,
been this
didn't she?
time? I'm just working, know you, bro. We've been working and playing Marvel, to be honest. That's where like the last couple of months have gone. We've just been working and playing Marvel and trying to take care of, you know, business. We have to go to Nevada
Ta-da! The Blade
next
Scout
month,
console.
and
When
you
the
know
going gets
it's
tough,
gonna be
the tough
quite a
Blade
bit
Scout
of
console.
stuff to do.
You know, to
coming
get
up.
tougher.
If you do
So
end up
I
joining
still want to
us,
try to stream
you
as best as
quickly
I can and
realize
as
just
much
how
as I
important
can, you
this
know?
little kiosk is.
Yeah,
A
these
lot of
side
the
quests
mission
to
control
get to it.
assignments are too much for any one blade to handle.
Okay,
They tend to call
thank
for
you.
multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell blade without team. Sort of.
What?
Anyway, awesome, right? So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Only because I don't have one. You don't think I would have bought one and I've been playing this game with it?
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie. Most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough.
He
And that
didn't
goes
answer
not
me.
only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground
He
gear,
might have
but
stepped
for
away.
spell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell?
Tokens.
Oh, right, the torch. I think all that's left
No.
is the art of Blade
Liz
itself.
was asking me when I asked Dark Eater about ranking up in Marvel. But I have a question. Could I buy Xenogears here? Or any of them that looks like any of the classics? Because I would like to buy
Hey!
Red Matsuo. He's my favorite. You doubt it? Aw. I'm gonna have to build it then.
Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ.
Yeah,
It's
right?
like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam will spend most of their day here. The government leaders.
Can you name it, though?
They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour.
Okay.
So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough.
Alright, I got you.
We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision.
I'm down.
In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
I'm almost done with what? Oh, that was fast. Oh, there he is. You want to rank up by the end of the season? Yeah, we can do that. We can help you rank up and get to gold. I would just suggest we do some quick play matches so we could develop some real strategies and work on what it is that we need to do before we just start going crazy, you know? Because I have like 3 accounts that's gold, and the main one is Grandmaster 2.
Thank you, Miss Gould, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam?
Vandam.
Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment. What in the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course. And I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend? What do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
I'm gonna do it, but... Yeah, see, I knew it. He's here too. Yep, I figured.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes new...
Oh, that's how far I got. I was supposed to fast travel and I couldn't figure out how to do it. So I stopped.
All these blocks segments. Together they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
I remember this song too.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the East Gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Emma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two. Shall we?
Yeah. Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe.
Chapter 2.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Hold on.
Are we even sure the
Are we
East
even
Okay,
sure the
finishing
East Gate
chapter
will be
3 will
open?
do it? Okay.
Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was.
You've been
but
selling
just
some
lowered
old
the
games
threat
you
level
don't
earlier
have
today.
fun with? Like what?
Gates are officially open for business.
One of our teams must have
One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
Wouldn't surprise me at all.
Wouldn't surprise me at all.
Arena's
Arena's team is one of our best.
How does he know Arena?
How does he know Arena and Gwen?
We ran into them just
before we met up with you.
They were on their way out to
They were on their way out to an assignment.
Well, then that settles it.
Well, then that settles it. It must have been them, right? Man, forget this amateur hour pro baloney. Those guys are where the action's at.
I'll try not to take that
personally.
But enough talk.
We've got our mission to deal
Let's
with.
head out.
Let's head out.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the east gate,
Moving
shall
out.
we?
All this experience just serves to make me
I leveled
stronger.
up! Just by running.
Strength comes from experience. That's true on any class.
Oh, come on.
Let them down from the distance.
Shadow strike! Target in sight!
Wait, what is she looking at? Shoot that thing.
Grenade! Assault hammer! You can just tackle them with gunfire.
Fire!
I need healing.
Shadow strike! Target destroyed. Move in and strike! Get in close and land a blow.
What are you talking about? I'm not messing with those giraffe snails anymore. I might mess with this to level up though.
We should weaken them just to be safe.
Flame grenade!
Shadow strike!
Assault hammer!
Lay down some cover fire.
Side slash! Melee attack! Scream it in!
My cookie got better. What the hell happened here?
There should be 10 or higher by the end of 3. What level am I? I think I'm like 6.
You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
I mean, I would like to unlock it first, and then me and Liz can level up together, so that way one of us don't feel underpowered.
What's bad?
and
I
then
don't follow
we
you.
can progress. You know what I mean?
That's Sinicula.
I don't want one person to be like level 40, and then the other person is 15.
It looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it.
Oh.
Your typical Simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one Simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents
In your
the
case,
area.
Tokens,
There's only one
I would have done the
explanation.
same thing, dude.
Sinicula
I always
is a
overlevel in RPGs.
Let me check the Blade
I do it on
report
purpose.
database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago. But it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep, and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid. Whoa there, rookie.
Attack!
We're talking about a tyrant here. Do you even understand what that means?
We should probably explain.
I fought plenty of tyrants.
Tyrant is our term for any indigenous life form that falls outside of our usual threat ranking system. In other words,
I beat Resident Evil how many times? And they're trying to tell me what a tyrant is?
And too powerful doesn't always just mean physically strong. If a creature has even a single especially nasty trait, it's classified as a tyrant.
even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they
I should have
come
just
back at all.
created Arc then.
As long as you
Ooh,
understand
Elma?
the risks involved.
Oh.
Lynn?
Count me in. The same goes for everyone in New LA, but
True.
if we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna
True.
have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. Besides, if I need to, I can always run away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
But don't push it, okay?
But don't push it, okay? Either of you.
If we can take it down,
If we can take it down, great. But if not, even just luring
Yeah,
it
Elma
away
seems
would be
cool.
a moral victory.
As long as we buy enough time to install the probe,
We can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on.
Just make sure you're
ready before we attack. This will be tougher than anything else we've faced.
Ground Gear Arch. Party. Ground Gear. I could just take their pants. Give me that. Nah. Alright, so I did this already. Did I get a new gun? No. Party arts.
Actually, like a piece of cheese.
Well, what happened? What happened? I don't know what happened. Sorry, tokens. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna do it for the chat.
I'm about to do mine.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers, chat. Oh, we get to upgrade it. Okay. Netflix topple. Upgrade. Yeah. I'm gonna have to upgrade this too, I'm sure. Can I upgrade it again? I can. I always think it makes sense, right? To just upgrade the, what you call it? This fight is kind of easy. It's basically a tutorial, but every tyrant is going to be a pain. You fought at level 8-1 and you're level 12 and it still beat you. I believe it. Come on, tokens. This is a Xeno game. Could you expect anything less?
You know, this team is the only team who actually really goes in and fleshes out a remaster.
I'm here for it.
That's like crazy. You know how like you have people are cheating their remaster? They went in and just completely redid all the models, all the system upgrade. I'm like, man, they must have their own system for that.
Are you enjoying it, tokens? I might as well, right? And you. Rez. I see Rez, and you're getting that buff. What's this? Thermal damage. There you go. Get him! Oh, I already figured that out. Come on, game.
As you wish.
Let's go!
Flame grenade!
Shadow strike.
Chrome armor!
Oh, that's how you... Okay. I understand.
Assault hammer!
Side slash.
Ow!
Chrome armor!
I get it! Tokens, I get it! I feel smart! I leveled up in real life! Yeah! Yeah!
Position. Move in! Flame grenade!
Leave this to me.
I pressed it too early.
Put some power into this.
Yeah!
We are awesome.
Nice work, Lynn.
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well.
You did too.
You did too.
Now let's get down to business.
Now let's get down to
Install that
business
data
and
probe.
install that data probe.
If we stay here for
If
long,
we stay here
there's
for
no
long,
telling what
there's no
other
telling what
playmates
other
might show up.
playmates might show up.
This beam of light
indicates a
nav
frontier nav site.
site. It
Marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. Thanks, Lynn.
The top half of the
cylinder contains the probe itself.
The bottom half is a laser.
The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run.
We all set?
We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors?
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try. Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See, at the end of the day, there's really not much to it.
The hardest part was
calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training.
Let's head back to the barracks and report
So
to
the
Secretary
probe
Nod.
sites, fast travel locations. Oh, I see. Oh. I see. We are undefeatable. Bring it!
Ready?
Let's see what you've got.
I'll distract them. I'll keep blasting.
Now you see why I said that. Maybe he won't die this time.
Victory is ours. Melee attacks next. Assault hammer.
What are you looking at, dude? Get that one right in front of you.
Put some power into this one.
The one right next to you.
Wait! Now get in there. Chrome armor.
Close range combat. Upper hand. Shadow strike. Tough knife. Move in and do some damage.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
Wear them down from a distance.
Was she She got a Gatling gun. That's cool.
Put some power into this one. Sparkle them with gunfire. Game on.
Let's keep it up.
Whoa. It's that guy again. I don't know if I'm strong enough to fight him though. This one looks cool.
Hey.
Great.
Commander Vandam.
Well now, look what the cat dragged in.
Hulk Hogan?
Sorry we missed you last time.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant way out of your league. On a training mission, no less. That was reckless. And goddamn magnificent.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you
7?
the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed as... You'll all excuse me? Commander.
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Look at you two.
Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked him to become a blade, little stick in the rear.
Usually I ask
when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow?
The lines above his eyebrows
Not
are
much for
bothering me.
conversation, are you?
So you still haven't
told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment. Whoa there, Itchy Trigger. I know you're just chafing at the bit to run out there and grab the world by its tail, but you need to choose a division first. Once that's all hashed out, we can get into detail about what your first assignment's gonna be.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the life form and recovering the rest of the human race.
Okay, next up, Interceptors. You met Akalov and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen? This is their division. Interceptors have one main duty. Protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira.
Maybe.
Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors write shotgun for the research eggheads.
Tuckins, what did you pick?
VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the Harriers.
Reclaimers?
Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigent that moves.
And you got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next, Curators.
The healers?
Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it. It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigents.
Next? All right, Prospectors. Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, Outfitters. All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the Mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators. It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades and a people person. Someone with my charming personality? Probably
I
not
feel
the
like
best
that's me in real life.
But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch roll, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right. So I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join? Don't fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigents, whatever.
Yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna pick.
And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this. All right. You ready to choose?
Yeah, and? We're on pins and needles here.
I really feel like this is me. It's either this one or this one. I don't know. You better believe it. I don't know. I don't know. Liz.
What's up?
Come here. We have to pick one. You gotta know what you're gonna pick too.
I don't even know what those are.
It says it right there.
That doesn't help.
This is your position in the group.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look what they do. They don't tell you anything.
Yes, it does. Primary duty is to protect the people of New LA from indigent
but what
threats.
abilities and weapons do they use? They don't tell you.
I don't. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Everybody has the same weapons, I guess. You get to just pick different ones.
Oh.
Charge of eliminating threats from the most dangerous creatures. This is what Token said. Retrieving
Carrier?
pieces. No, Reclaimer. That's what he picked. I'm thinking about that one or this one. It's a faction you work for.
Oh, okay.
This is getting materials. This is getting minerals and berries and stuff. I'm gonna just pick Harrier.
Then it's settled?
Yeah.
All right.
No
Thank
going
God
back.
that's
I'm a Harrier.
By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a blade.
Congrats.
Thanks.
And welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks. Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
All right, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course.
Let's move out.
Let's move out.
Roger that. Roger that.
Oh, this is chapter 3 right here. Okay. Okay, got you. Thank you, tokens. Yeah, fast travel. Wait, what do I press to fast travel? You gotta be level 9. I'm almost there. Me too.
I can't let this new strength distract me.
I gotta be level 9. What level? Yeah, I'm 7. I mean, leveling up twice shouldn't be that hard. How do I access the... No, not auto run. Show destination. Okay. Alright. I should be able to start doing side stuff. So that means that's this, right? Yes. Missions. Hey! Okay, cool. So, where am I going? We're going that way. So that's where I'm going. I have to go there on foot? I could run it, right? I feel like I have to because... Faux fashion and kills... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was gonna... Because I want to save all the side quests for when Liz is ready. I want to see how much the game is going to allow us to do together. Because I didn't play this part. This is new to me. Whoa! Whoa! Level 81. Don't come this way. Dude, these guys are huge. I like this song. Uh-oh. I gotta level up.
Melee attacks next. Assault hammer. Flame grenade. Chrome armor.
That wasn't meant for me. I was supposed to give that to Elma.
I'm not gonna make it.
Crap. Oh, where'd this guy come from? Fred! I was supposed to heal her, and I gave it to myself. Hey, isn't she supposed to? Alright, well. I gotta level up.
Melee attacks next! Assault hammer! Flame grenade! We're in a good position. Move in! Edge! Got it! Throw them down from a distance.
Nice work.
Class rank up. Alright, tokens, no problem.
We're in a good position. Move in! Assault hammer!
Move in and do some damage.
Flame grenade! Put some power into this one.
Pendant destroyed. Move in and strike. Early bird.
I don't like this. Recuperate!
Shadow strike. Yes. You're on top of this now. Upper hand.
I'll distract them.
Watching in sight.
That was close. I almost died again. So I do have to climb this mountain, huh? Welcome back, tokens. Excuse me. How do I get up there? It's asking me to get up there. I don't know. I don't think so. Tokens, do you know if we could play with each other even if we're not in the same division? Do you know if Liz and I will still be able to play together even if we're not in the same division? He said it shouldn't affect it at all. Whoa!
We're in a good position. Move in. We're in a good position. Move in. Hammer. Now get in there.
Oh, I didn't even know there was two.
Flame grenade. This is wearing me down. I need healing. Chrome armor. I need healing. Recuperate. Flame grenade. Here's an aura. Control the battle. Assault hammer. Victory is ours.
Let's keep it up.
Yeah. Try to ambush me, sucker. What in the world, dude? And they're making me go this way? That thing better not try to fight me.
Damn. I knew we would have heard from them by now.
It was definitely fighting something. But this damage, it's not the usual claw or bite marks.
No signs of the team. If they were eaten, we'd know it.
Only monsters with the red eye beside the name was active. I didn't notice. I just saw it was huge and flying over me.
Right. Either way, they couldn't have gotten very far. Let's keep looking.
Hold up, Elma. Check this out. I'm picking up an Earth-based IFF signal coming from that direction. It's Pathfinder.
That thing over there, maybe?
It doesn't look natural, does it?
No, it doesn't. It looks like trouble.
And look at this. I'm picking up readings for other life forms too. Multiple signals. Moving around inside the structure. Elma, you don't think.
know. Look at their movements. They're controlled, orderly. They're definitely not wild animals. Now the question is, are they native to Mira? Or are they visitors like us? And if so, from where?
You think it's one of the forces that destroyed Earth?
Let's not jump to any conclusions. It's a big universe out there. Of course, we shouldn't rule it out either.
Should we call this into HQ?
Yes, but not from here. If we're picking up their signals, they might be close enough to intercept ours.
You there! Drop your weapon.
What?
Stay calm. We don't want to provoke them.
Fight me!
Earth aliens. Surrender.
Never!
You know about Earth? You may have been right after all, Lynn. Stand down! Did you already forget my first lesson? Fighting is a last resort. Our friends here appear to be able to speak our language. Which means we need to find out if diplomacy is a viable option.
You're right.
We come in peace. And we're willing to negotiate. If you have any Earth alien prisoners, we'd ask the conditions for their release. If you don't, we'll leave you in peace.
No negotiation. No.
See?
We have our orders.
See?
All Earth
And you're like,
aliens must
let's
die.
stand down. She should be taking lessons from me. Oh, okay.
They've seen us. Punch first.
Put some power into this one.
I owe you.
Assault hammer!
That's cool.
Flame grenade! We're in a good position. Move in!
Go ahead and do some damage.
Put some power into this one.
Oh, that's cool.
Early bird. Yeah. Go ahead and keep the rhythm going. Side slap. Overhand. Now, melee attacks. Shadow strike.
Put some power into this one. Hit edge! Hit edge!
Switch to close range combat. Side slash.
Good.
Flame grenade! Assault hammer! This is wearing me down. I need healing.
I don't need healing. What's he talking about?
Move in and do some damage.
Possible.
So much for the diplomatic approach. What's the deal with wanting us all dead anyway?
Yeah, I wonder. They did mention they were following orders. Maybe someone higher up their chain of command would be willing to negotiate.
That was kind of cool. I like the combat system. I like the combat system a lot.
It's upgraded. It's like an upgraded version of 1.
Lynn, can you give us an approximate location for that IFF signal?
Let's see. Seems to be originating from that building over there.
Then we better get moving.
No time to lose.
Then there's no time to waste. I might make that a sound clip. The Superman 64. Then there's no time to waste.
Wear them down from a distance.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'll make sure to leave a dent. Assault hammer! We can just tie them with gunfire.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
Hey, look at all that art! I got so many arts. That was cool. Oh, there's a treasure up there. I want to get it. How do I get that?
Use melee attacks. I'll make sure to leave a dent. Flame grenade! I won't miss this chance. The edge!
Upper hand.
Alright, I'm level 8. I'm trying to get to 9. Then there's no time to waste. Gross.
My cooking got better.
The edge! Assault hammer!
Move in and do some damage.
The edge! The edge!
Whoa!
Flame grenade!
Wearing me down.
Chrome armor!
Have to stay in this.
That's not good. Run! No! No!
I don't like where this is going.
See, she's fine. She would have died if it wasn't for me, tokens. I don't know how to get over there. I went around in a circle. How am I supposed to get up there? No, depending on how much. Yeah, I thought about that. I thought about that. How do I get up there? I went in a complete circle. Let's have to go that way and across that bridge. There's a path. Yeah, I'm thinking I have to go up there so that way I could cross that bridge over there. Yeah! Wait, what? You don't even have to do all that. Okay. But hey, look, I got a effing sight. I took a shortcut, that high jump. Okay. I'll check that out. Level 49. Just checking to see if there's some stuff. I think I see it. Can I make that rock right there? Yes, I can. That was it? I did it. I did it. Dang.
They're all dead.
You killed them all.
You killed them all. In cold blood.
Fortune did not smile upon them today.
Nelson.
You filthy Earth aliens do not belong on this planet.
You seem more fluent than the others.
Are you in charge?
Are you in charge?
I am called
Glenmar.
I command this squad, alien. Now it is time for you to speak.
Make me, sucker.
Hello, Glennar. I am called Elma. And I command this squad. If this planet is your home, we apologize for intruding. We crash landed here after our ship was damaged in an attack by unknown adversaries. We were hoping we could negotiate a peaceful settlement in exchange for our friends, but...
But you killed our friends.
All we can promise Earth aliens is a swift death.
Bring it!
Right. We tried. Looks like survival of the fittest it is.
I tried to tell you.
Fine then. Seeing as you know we come from Earth, I'm guessing there's a good chance we might have a score to settle with you anyway.
Tension points? Oh, that's what TP is. Revive. Oh, cool. Okay. They're already telling me I'm gonna die?
Challenge accepted. Chrome armor! Patience is next! Flame grenade! They're pushing me back! Recuperate!
Upper hand!
Hammer! Chrome armor!
No, not me!
Shadow strike! I'm in trouble! Heal me!
Here, pull it together!
Appreciate it.
Thermal payload!
Chrome armor!
Cover fire!
Help me! Side punch!
Flame grenade!
This is wearing me down. I'm not gonna make it.
Scream edge!
You'll make it!
I should heal up first. I'm in trouble. Heal me! Shadow strike!
Here, pull it together!
I owe you one.
Recuperate!
Help me!
Put some power into this one! Hit edge!
Heal me!
Here, pull it together!
I owe you one.
Flame grenade! She's wearing me down. I need healing!
That's true on anything.
Watch me go!
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Hit edge!
I don't get it.
Why would they be so bad?
Why
It
would they be so
did.
bent on killing all humans?
I was trying, but
Can say.
when she died, I was just
It
like,
has
at least that's one
this
less
is
person I have to
dire
worry
news.
about.
I should let the others know ASAP.
Let's call it in and head
Let's
back
call
to
it in and head back to HQ for a full debrief.
Roger that.
Roger that. And here I just started to hope we'd finally escaped all this.
Tatsu.
More Xenos?
More Xenos?
What should we do?
What should we do?
Stay back then.
What do you think, Rook?
What do you think, Rook?
Cool. All right. Awesome. Just a few scenes. Head back to the city for more scenes, and then boom.
Finally! Dance of freedom! Tatsu, thanks you!
Interesting. One of the vegetables is sentient.
Talking potato. I wonder if it tastes different too.
I know what we're having.
I know what we're having for dinner tonight.
You don't know it yet.
You don't know it yet, new guy, but I'm a pretty mean cook.
You are mean.
You are mean and cruel. Tatsu definitely not potato. Tatsu explain this to dumb and silly Pro when they take Tatsu, but Pro not listen. Pro never listen. Oh, no, on rude days, Pro first set sticky feet on Mira. Especially Tatsu. Tatsu witnessed Pro abuse firsthand. At this rate, entire Nopon race in danger. Yes, Nopon are endangered species. So really, friends have social responsibility to protect Tatsu from danger.
What do you think, Elma? Bake or fry?
Wait a minute. The beings who captured big brutes in armor? Little pointy ears?
Yes, Pro!
And they're a more recent arrival here, is that right? They're not native to this planet?
Not native, recent. The friends want more details. Friends has promised to protect Tatsu. Only then will Tatsu talk.
Right. Elma, you hold it.
Tatsu will talk! Tatsu will talk! Tatsu will talk! Friends not getting no sense of humor resolved.
So if I understand correctly, this is your homeland. The Nopon people are native to Mira. And then just recently, the Prone show up and quickly hunt you to the edge of extinction. Is that right?
Not just Prone. Prone and their nasty, evil buddies. Lots and lots of them.
Their buddies? You mean other alien races?
Other hungry alien races. They all gang up on Nopon. They do horrible, terrible things to Nopon. Someday, Tatsu will turn tables and eat them for a change.
Okay.
Then you'll help Tatsu. Protect Tatsu. Oh, happy days. It's settled then. In return, Tatsu will accompany friends back to their village.
What do you think? Take him with us?
He seems harmless enough. And he'd be a good source of information on Mira and the Prone. All right. We can debrief him when we report to Commander Vanden. As long as he passes the quarantine scan, we can bring him back to New LA.
Right. Let's get that out of the way. All clear.
Then Tatsu can join friends? Dance of joy! New friends are friendliest friends ever! I know! Tatsu has special thank you gifts for friends, for saving Tatsu's life! Tatsu will lend it to friends for free!
Lend? It's not a gift if you don't give it.
Give it away? For always? For free? This would be insulting to friends and to Tatsu. No Nopon merchant worth his salt and pepper could do such a thing. Tatsu is grateful, but Tatsu not insane.
What? It's insane to think if someone saves your life, you might actually show them some real... And he's not even listening.
Friend, do you ever get lost? Tired of bulky maps and flawed memory?
Yes.
There is a better way. Friends, this is your lucky day.
Oh, you finally found it? That's what I was looking at earlier. I was like, whoa, that guy is huge.
Presenting Follow Ball. Follow Ball is #1 ultimate best super secret must-have Nopon item. If friends get lost out in wild, friends just follow Ball of Light to safety.
That's good.
And now it's yours for free to borrow.
For free to borrow.
For now,
Really? Follow Ball? That's the best name you could come up with for your super special thing?
What would friend prefer? Fancy name no one understands so friend can feel smart? Now, time for Nopon Dance of Generosity.
I don't know. Is that thing really gonna be all that useful? What if it's a trap, or boom, it just blows up in our faces?
Ah yes, that reminds Tatsu. If Follow Ball get damaged, Tatsu need to charge friends full price, plus restock fee.
So much for Dance of Generosity.
Yeah. Hey, I got new stuff. RNX. That's cool. Oh yeah, sure. The follow ball is gonna direct me right into the enemy. What if I go this way? Bridge fight? Now we're talking. This is my sort of deal. I play Mortal Kombat.
I'm going in.
Let's see what you've got.
We should weaken them just to be safe.
Flame grenade!
Shadow strike.
I could fast travel back, you're right.
Move in and keep moving going.
Flame grenade!
Bam!
I'll make sure to leave a dent. We're in a good position. Move in.
Upper hand. Now it's Montrose. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
I forgot how to fast travel. Okay, there we go. How do I fast travel? How do I do it? Oh, there you go. Duh. Sorry. It's Rob Van Dam. Get it? His first name is Rob.
Losing Nelson's team is a real blow. But the fact we're not the only visitors on this rock is even worse.
They made it clear they want all humans dead. For all we know, they may be related to the forces that destroyed Earth and followed us here.
Wonderful. I'll report this to Secretary Nagi. See if we can't bolster our defenses. Just one last thing. What the bloody hell is this dancing turnip doing here?
He's actually a potato.
Tatsu, not turnip or potato. For last time, Tatsu is not food. Now, on behalf of Planet Mira, Tatsu welcome all Earth people and offer a friendly treaty of friendship.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, we were thinking he could be a good source of general intel about the planet. Exactly how useful that'll be remains to be seen.
Oh, don't you worry about a thing. Friend's totally safe now that Tatsu is in town. Tatsu watch over and protect friends. Especially weak, pathetic Lindley with her thin, bony wings.
You mean my arms? Look who's talking. And who said anything about you coming with us? You can stay here, you greedy, annoying little cabbage. I'm sure there's a salad here that could use you.
Tatsu stay here? Friends would leave Tatsu behind?
It's for the best. You said yourself your people are in danger, and the Xenos that captured you might still be out there. You'll be safest here in the city.
Agreed.
Tatsu got agreed. Friends will want Tatsu along. Friends need Tatsu along.
How so?
What? Well, that, of course. This planet have many helpful Nopon that Tatsu can talk to. Other Nopon can share information for friends.
That might be useful.
That right. Most Nopon not like Tatsu. Nopon can be shy. Nopon can be difficult. Most Nopon never trust friends or even talk to friends. But Tatsu? Nopon love Tatsu. Tatsu use smooth talk and winning personality to get friends good info.
The tater tot has a point.
More like an ulterior motive, if you ask me.
Tatsu perish the thought. Tatsu intentions are pure, Lindley. Pure as snow. Lindley intimidated by Tatsu's strength and smarts. But do not worry, Tatsu is true friend.
Strength and smarts, huh? That's really not what I'm worried about here.
All right. All right, then it's settled. Small Fry here will accompany you three out in the field. After all, we can use all the info we can get.
Seriously? We have to babysit this thing?
You're the ones who picked him up. Besides, would you really want to leave him with another team?
Maybe not. Unless we were invited to the meal, I mean.
See? Already getting along like peas and carrots. He can be your charge, Link.
Come on, Commander! That's not funny! Got my hands full out there! This is so unfair. Back me up here, would you, Elma?
I'm sure Elma has no objections.
Right. As you say, Commander.
Done and done. Welcome to Blade, Tater. Counting on you.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! And it's a Tatsu. Oh, one thing Tatsu forgot to mention. Nopon are pacifists, so friends need to defend Tatsu, keep extra super safe in any battle. Tatsu VIP diplomat, after all.
And why am I not surprised? So much for him watching over and protecting us.
Yay!
So, Rook, feel like you're starting to get the hang of things?
Course you are. You've taken to it like a fish to water. Just like Elma and the Commander said you would.
Just the same, let's review the key points, and I can fill in some extra details. Blade's top priority right now is to secure missing pieces of the Lifehold. You remember that much.
How many chapters does this game have, Tokens?
Countless people are frozen in the Lifehold.
If you're still
Key to
there.
restoring humanity. Up until we ran into the Prone, our biggest concern was that wild indigents would stumble on the Lifehold and damage it somehow. But now there's a more
Like, I would hope it would be
intelligent
lengthy.
alien races who are intentionally trying to destroy us. So, our search has new urgency. We need to find and retrieve all of the Lifehold ASAP.
And the best way to do that is by expanding the reach of Frontier Nav. The more probes we can install, the wider we can scan, and the faster we can find bits of the Lifehold.
So our primary focus going forward should be to travel around Mira installing data probes. As many as we can, as fast as we can. I can't stress enough how important this is. You still with me? Good. Then let's move on to the other pressing threat that Blade has to deal with. Hostile indigens. There's no real delicate way to put this. Any wildlife that poses a clear threat must be eliminated. The Lifehold is our future, but we can't ignore the present. We still have our duty to keep
It says
New LA
12.
safe. And sometimes that duty requires
The biggest out of all the games.
coordinated
Yeah, I would
strikes to
assume so
solve
with all the
problems
side
before
quests.
they can
And
do
it really
real
looks
harm.
massive. Like, the world in this game looks
We're the
insane.
newcomers here, it's true.
And I'm all for it.
And they're usually just out to defend their territory. But sometimes it really is them or us. And we have to make sure it's us. Don't get me wrong. It's not like we run out there and light up anything that moves. Only Blade HQ can choose targets. And they tend to keep them strictly to creatures that pose a significant threat to our survival.
In order to contribute to this cause, operatives are asked to form into squads to take on special missions. These squad missions, as we call them, don't get posted to mission control like your other, more typical assignments. Rather, HQ transmits the details directly to all of us at the same time. Basically, they want as many people to know about them ASAP, so they can be taken care of ASAP.
I'm sure you can imagine that these missions aren't your run-of-the-mill little fetch quests. It's not the kind of stuff just one or two blades could handle on their own. That's why squads can have as many as 30.
Yeah! Now we're talking.
And it's why we ask members to sign up to a squad beforehand. We can't have blades playing musical chairs whenever this kind of emergency hits us. But just remember, squad missions are not mandatory. You don't have to drop everything you're doing just to take one on. HQ has no way of knowing what every blade is up to when these missions arise. If you're busy with something else, they'll understand. They need to trust our collective
Also, it
judgment
looks
on these
great.
things.
I have to give
So
it
far,
up.
so
I
good.
love the way the game looks.
And I think that about covers the basics, right?
Search for the missing pieces of the lifeboat. Install data codes to expand Frontier Nav. And take on squad missions when you can to keep us safe. Got all that? Got all that? Good. We're counting on you.
And briefing adjourned. Thank God.
All right, well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it?
Yeah, let's call it a night.
Oh, Tatsu's so excited to sleep in real bed. Lily can show Tatsu to his room now.
Oh, your room is right over there.
The fridge?
Oh, the perfect size for Tatsu. Wait, what? Tatsu know what that is. That's witchery. We're going there to cool off.
I guess you are smarter than you look.
Well, Tatsu don't want to brag, but wait a minute. Tatsu see what Lily did there.
Yay! Once you hit 10, think about changing classes. I'm a blade now. What's this? Oh! Wow. Oh! Yeah, this game. Okay. Yep. Yay! We found it. I mean, we not found it, but like we're up to it. All right. There we go. Squad tasks. Oh, that's cool. So that's what. Oh, that's what it's based off of. The faction thing. That's cool. I like that. Oh, this is awesome. I love that. That's so cool. And there's gonna be timed quests. That's really cool. I have to do it now, though? Create a private squad. There you go. I mean, I was gonna get ready to end the stream. I didn't think it was gonna force me to go online right away. Cool. Oh, okay, so you make a new one every time. Okay, okay. Got you. Awesome. Oh, so Drifter's max rank is 8? Or do I have to be 10 before I switch? Set as controlled character. That's pretty cool. 10. Okay. So I'm almost... Okay, okay. Got you. Awesome.